Hello everybody, this is Tom and Oscar from Team Exalted, back with another episode of Reveal and Review.
Today we have another Coda deck. Very excited to see what's inside. I wouldn't mind an Untamed suite this time, Dad.
Yeah, if I can magic one up, I'll get it for you. And okay, so, interesting, this one is Untamed, Mars and Logos.
I mean, love to see Logos. Awesome library access deck, maybe. Untamed, as I asked for. 3 Dust Pixies, 3 Hunting Witches wouldn't be bad.
Mechanic Carol. Interesting
Very short name.
Yeah.
Very good if you have to go to one of those tournaments where you have to write down your deck name and you write Mechanical Carol and they go, "Why is your deck name so short?" And you just show them the Archon.
Yeah. Right, should we get into it?
Indeed. Starting off with Logos, Phase Shift. Play, you may play 1 non-Logos card this turn. Remote Access, Amber, whenever you play, use an opponent's artifact as if it were yours. Twin Bolt Emission, Amber, whenever you play, deal 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Anomaly Exploiter, action, destroy a damaged creature. Only 3 actions in Logos. Library of Babel, action, draw a card.
Wonderful artifact, this.
Well, I mean, you're going to be very happy with 2 of them.
Card drawing Logos is fantastic.
I mean, you're not wrong, are you? With the third
3
one.
Library of Babels, holy moly, and the Anomaly Exploiter. Wow.
I mean, better be careful with this strange gizmo, Amber, whenever you play it. After you forge a key, destroy each creature and artifact. You don't want those Library of Babels out when you're playing that card.
No, you do not.
Dr. Esther Tower, 4 power, no armor, play. Gain 1 Amber for each forge key your opponent has.
Well, at the time, this is just a 4 power creature.
Harland Mindlock, play. Take control of an enemy flank creature until Harland Mindlock leaves play. Mother, 5 power, no armor. During your draw card step, refill your hand to 1 additional card.
Yeah, it's the mother of the daughter.
I mean, lots of card drawing Logos so far. Valen Analyst, 2 power, no armor. Each time you use an artifact, gain 1 Amber with 5 artifacts. 4 you can use.
Those 3 Library of Babels with that Valen Analyst, you're drawing 3 cards and gaining 3 Amber. Holy moly.
The face on your opponent. Action, I'll draw a card and gain an Amber. Action, draw a card and gain an Amber. You just destroy the board.
Well, let's talk about that strange gizmo later. That is an interesting card. So, what have we got next?
Well, Bronze Mars, Squawker. Amber, whenever you play ready a Mars creature or stun a non-Mars creature. I mean, just me, but I would always ready a Mars creature. Especially when you have a total recall. Amber, whenever you play, each friendly ready creature gains 1 Amber for each friendly creature to your hand. Combat Pheromones. Amber, whenever you play it, Omni, sacrifice Combat Pheromones. You may use up to 2 other Mars cards this turn. I mean, only 5 actions so far in this deck. A Mother Gun. Action, reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. 2 Mother Guns. Very good.
Hopefully not a 3rd.
I mean, you're lucky, Dad. We have a Blip Bip. 2 power, no armor. Reap. The next Mars creature you play this turn enters play ready. A lot of readying. This could be amazing with the total recall, a Squawker and a Blip Pip. Readying 2 creatures already. Awesome. A Grommet. 10 power, no armor. You cannot play creatures. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Grommet, your opponent loses an Amber.
useful with the recurrence of being able to enter play ready with the Grommet if you're going to use it.
Indeed. We have Yixlik Megamouth, 3 power, no armor, fight reap, user-friendly, non-Mars creature. Phasma Think Drone, 3 power, no armor, reap. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play.
So this, yes, if you've put down the strange gizmo and you want to get rid of it,
that could be good. A Yixili Marauder, 2 power, no armor. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Yixilix Marauder gets +1 power for each amber on it. Play. Capture an amber for each friendly ready Mars creature. That is amazing with the Blip Pip and the Squawker, especially with Total Recall.
Yeah, it's a bit situational with it being ready, but yeah, and the names are awkward. I just call it Marauder.
Fair enough. Well, I'm glad you just call it Marauder because you got 2 of them, so you don't have to say the weird part at the front twice. Red Planet Raygun, amber whenever you play it. This creature gains Reap. Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature for each Mars creature in play.
And thankfully it's not ready Mars creatures, that would be terrible.
I think we've had enough. On to Untamed. Talking about how I wanted a rush Untamed deck. Fertility Chant. 4 amber whenever you play it. Play, your opponent gains 2. That would suck against an Infernus deck. But if you're against another Kota Rush deck, amazing.
Yep.
We have a Full Moon. Play, for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 amber each time you play a creature. Key Charge, lovely with that Fertility Chant. Play, lose an amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost.
It's fantastic for closing out a game.
This deck cannot get any better with a Nepenthe Seed. Omni, sacrifice Nepenthe Seed, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. That could be awesome with the Key Charge or the Fertility Chant. You can forge your key, Fertility Chant, Nepenthe Seed, Fertility Chant, Key Charge.
Fantastic, great thinking, Oscar.
Ritual of Balance. Action, if your opponent has 6 or more amber, steal 1. I am loving this deck right now. Dew Fairy, 2 power, no armor, elusive, reap, gain an amber.
Great card if it can survive.
Talking about those dust pixies, we got one. 2 amber whenever you play it, 1 power, no armor. Does nothing, but it gives you 2 amber. This would do terribly against a good Infernus deck, but if you're against just a normal AOA or Kota deck, or just like some Saurian Worlds Collide deck, you could do awesome with this.
Yep, totally agree. What have we got next?
A Mighty Tiger, 4 power, no armor, play, deal 4 damage to an enemy creature.
Great direct damage just for getting rid of something annoying.
Mamook, 3 power, no armor, your opponent's keys cost +1. A lot of creatures to go with that Full Moon. And another one with a Niffleape, 3 power, no armor, while Niffleape is attacking, ignore, taunt and elusive. Lovely card. We have a Telega, 3 power, no armor. Each time your opponent plays a creature, gain 1.
Oh, horrible card.
Last card of the deck is a Way of the Bear, amber whenever you play it. This creature gains Assault 2.
Oh, Assault 2 is very nice to add on to something. So, how many Amber Pips have we got here?
14 Amber Pips.
14's not bad, is it? So,
I would
let's
like
have a
to
look.
point out,
Go ahead.
7 in Untamed with the Key Charge. If you can get them in your hand, Fertility Chant, Dust Pixie, Wave the Bear, Key Charge.
Yeah, I mean, this Untamed suite here for me looks fantastic. And what I think is going to help it is having these Library of Babbles
Oh my, that could be destructive.
that you can draw into these things. And the phase shift as well could be very useful. But look, we've got here, you've got the Full Moon. So you're going to get an Amber whenever you play a creature. So with the full moon, you could be playing the Fertility Chant for 5 and the Dust Pixie for 3.
And then there is 5 other creatures, not including Dust Pixie, so...
I mean, you could, if you think about it, you could start your turn by forging for 6. And then you could play the full moon and these 2 down and key charge.
And that's your second key already.
That's your second key.
And then you play the 5 creatures.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures and the Way of the Bear. If you had your hand full...
That's then 6. And then you could action the Ritual Balance to get you to 7. Nepenthe see the key charge. You've won the game.
Yeah. You could, if you can get this stuff into your hand. It's a shame there's not more archiving over here in the Logos, because that would set that up beautifully. But even so, I mean, using these libraries to gain Amber with the Valen Analyst as well, absolutely fantastic. Love the look of this Untamed suite.
What I'm thinking is, what are you going to steal with the Harlan Mindlock that could make this Untamed, disgusting?
Hunting Witch.
And there you have it. You have finished off the deck.
Yeah, steal Hunting Witch with that Harlan Mindlock and...
the game's over.
You are going to destroy somebody. So, but let's have a look what we've got in this Mars. So the Marauders are okay. You need ready Mars creatures to pump them up. They're a bit...
Well, you got the Blip Pip and the Squawker. So, I just love Squawker, Blip Pip, and then Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall is fantastic as well, actually. And the Combat Pheromones, to be able to use 2 other Mars cards this turn. Because, if you could have a Logos turn, use the Pheromones to then use the 2 Mother Guns to reveal what Mars cards you've got in your hand and do something before you do everything else. Gromid is the one for me that sticks out a bit. It's it can be an interesting creature because you can't play other creatures while it's in play.
That would absolutely mess up the Untamed.
It would. If you're going to put that thing down, you're going to want to make sure that you're killing stuff with it to make sure your opponent's losing some.
You've got to make worth of the card. But if you pull this off early game and then play the Gromid, that could just...
Yep.
You've got this out of the way, and then you've got Gromid just to destroy it.
And then let's look at this Logos, because again, the power you've got here, you've got this phase shift, which is fantastic, because you can Library of Babel for 3 cards, gain 3 Amber, and then you could phase shift into a key charge.
And you never know what you could remote access as well.
Exactly. And then Twin Bolt Emission, especially when you've got the Anomaly Exploiter on the board.
Nasty.
I think the card that may end up getting thrown here is going to be this Strange Gizmo. You don't want to be relying on the Vesma as a way of having to get rid of this if you want to.
Yeah.
You put this down and you've got the Babbles down, or you've got them in hand, or you draw into them. It's just going to make it really awkward. The Mindlock is fantastic, though. Overall, I'm really liking the look of this deck, and I would like to give this a go.
I mean, yes, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. In one turn, your opponent with 1 Infernus could get rid of 7 Amber. So not what you want to see.
Yep, 6 Amber.
7 because it purges. Oh yeah.
6 Amber.
6 still. Get you off check.
Oh, it could completely ruin your game if you're coming up against an Infernus deck, which is why, for me, I would look to keep these things somewhere. There's no archiving in here at all, is there? Apart from this Vesima.
But that's in play. You could archive the Dust Pixie, play the Dust Pixie, archive the Dust Pixie, play the Dust Pixie. It would just go over and over and over again. It would be nasty.
Yeah, it could really be. I think, but you're going to want. I think you want that Fertility Chant. You just want to use that. You want it towards the end of your deck is where you want to get it, and you want to use it to just smash in and get that last key, or get those 2 keys with it, and not even worry about the Infernus.
And I would like to point out, you would want. No one actually worries about this card, but Telega is nasty because. It practically, if they've got a good board deck, like board control deck, you play the Telega. Each time your opponent plays a creature, gain an Amber, so that it's locking them out from playing creatures. Because after playing the Fertility Chant on your first turn and then a Telega, say, if they play 2 creatures, you're on check and you forge next turn. So, gotta be careful with that.
Yep, looks like a fun deck, and I think we should give this one a go soon.
Definitely.
So, thank you for watching, everyone. Please do remember to like and subscribe if you like our content, and please feel free to drop any comments, any feedback in the comments below. Be gratefully received.
Make sure to turn on those notifications so you don't miss us open any more disgusting decks like this, or just another video.
Thanks very much for watching.
Goodbye.
Keyforge players, that is time on the rank!